Well, good morning, everyone. I just woke up. Let's just do the rundown of what happened last night because I feel like yesterday was more of, trying to figure out the ship and also like trying out some of the shows and things, and it was a little chaotic, so I tried to film as much as I could. But after we went to go see the Beatles show. I forget what the name is called. I'll leave it here. The first night, I highly recommend going to the show, even if you may not like the Beatles, but you appreciate music and things. It was fun. I am not a big Beatles fan, don't come at me, but I had a really good time. I really enjoyed the whole performance. They were so much fun. They really looked like them and kind of sounded like them, and it was just so cool. So I don't skip it. I suggest doing it. And then after we were done with the show, because it started at 9:30, it was like an hour, so well, maybe hour 15, so like around 10:30 is when they finished. And then we ended up going to the local, which is a complimentary snack area from 9:30 to 4 in the morning. Now this is where you would go if you are staying at the casino late or going to the club late and you want to snack afterwards. They have a full menu of like pretzel bites, wings, which that's where I go for, is the wings. And then we also have the desserts at the bottom too, so you can get snacks basically. But let me do a little bit of review on the local. Last night, I think they had an oopsie, so I'm gonna try again this night to see if the service is the same. But here on the Joy, last night, there was a lot of people that wanted food, which fair, right? Because that's the only place that's open. The buffets are already closed. People are out on the first night, now they're hungry and they want food. That night, unfortunately, there was a waiter, somebody that was taking everyone's order on our side, because they have two different sides where they put you around, I want to say like the atrium. Unfortunately, the gentleman that was taking our order didn't put it in, and we weren't the only ones. So we sat there for an hour just waiting for our food, didn't hear anybody come back, and then we had to go tell somebody. And it looks like the ones that wear like the official, almost like sailor suits, were the ones that had to come and, help us and kind of like smooth over of like the disappointment, because we were just like, hey, like we haven't gotten our food, what's going on? And the gentleman was super nice, because he had to fix somebody else's mistake. So that was really nice of him, trying to accommodate us and get our food back faster. So that was a little bit disappointing, because just imagine you're just sitting there and waiting and everybody else around you is getting their food, but they didn't get you. Or like a certain people, and we noticed it was a certain waiter that was taking our orders and other people, and it seemed like he forgot to put in or something, like there was some miscommunication. So a little disappointing on that. But when we got our food, the wings were amazing. I really enjoyed the wings, and the apple pie was really good. So that wasn't the best. I would say that's where I would say, yeah, I give them like a 1 for the local. But I'm gonna try again tonight, because I've always enjoyed their wings since the last time I've been on their another ship with them. So test it out again and see how that is. After that, then we just walked around a little bit, try to explore, get familiarized with the ship, because it is huge and you gotta figure out where we're going and things like that. So yeah, and then we came back to the room, and now when we knocked out, it is currently 8:30. And I say 8:30, it's because now they told us that we're heading to Costa Maya. It's a full sea day though, but because we're heading that way, we have to move our clocks back 1 hour. I have to figure out how to do it on my phone, because obviously my phone is on like airplane mode, so it won't change. But that's because I don't want my phone to get charged a huge ass bill, so I'm not doing that. But we have like watches and things like that we can set back. So technically it's 7:30, not 8:30, because we had to move 1 hour back. So we get an extra hour of sleep, so which was really nice. We're probably gonna go tanning, breakfast first, then go tanning, and see more of the activities and give you guys a rundown of how like those activities are going. Okay, I will see you guys later. Lido deck, but your girl was drinking a lot of White Claws and mixed drinks and Long Island, so I feel like it's about 1. It's like close to 1:30. We went to the pool. We saw like, I'll start up here. Went to the pool and got to just like people watch and then see where the show.
No, I think that's the crystals.
And now we're getting food. This is our food. And this is our lunch, so we're gonna do this for now. It is really packed, so we'll talk to you later. Oh my goodness. So we just got back. Not just got back, I should say. It's gonna feel like we just got back, but after we were done being by the poolside, we went to go see the 70s trivia. And I'm gonna do my makeup while I'm talking. And tell me why. We're sitting there. Our phones don't move back the hour that it's supposed to because we're on airplane mode. And so we kept like, duh, like, it's not gonna start because we're an hour behind, and some things we just forgot to do when it came to that. We're like, oh, you know, we're tired, let's come back to the room. So we basically came back to the room. I'm like, I'm gonna take a 45-minute nap, maybe an hour. And I put the alarm on, heard the alarm, didn't wake up. It is now 8. I woke up like at 7:20, and my boyfriend went in to go see the one of the Beatles show. I'm not sure what it's called, I forgot the name of it, but it's another era that you can watch, and he wanted to go see it bad, but I was like, oh, I still need to shower, I need to get ready. He's like, yeah, no, like I'm only gonna see like maybe be there for a couple songs, and then I'll come down. I think he said by 8 actually. We're gonna go to the buffet, get dinner, and then go to the comedy club. We want to do that. That starts at 9:30. That is the plan tonight to do. But y'all, look how red I got. You can see my lines. I sprayed the crap out of myself and I still got red. And what's crazy is that when we were out on the pool, it wasn't like super hot. There was a nice breeze. It wasn't like I could feel the sun like caramelizing myself. You know when you tan, you just feel that heat. I didn't feel it. But we were in the pool area, so I know that's like a mirror. I'm not hurting too bad. I put on gel before we went to sleep or took my nap, and then as soon as I got a shower, I just lathered myself in it. But it is 70s night, so I found this cute little outfit. Not a traditional 70s outfit, but I saw some colors and I was like, I'll wear this one tonight. Yeah, once he gets back, we'll head over there. I'll let you guys know how the comedy is, if it's worth it or not. Okay? I'm so red. All right. Ooh. I'm gonna sit down. Good morning, everyone. We have just made it to Costa Maya, Mexico, and it's a bit cloudy, as you can tell. This area is looking more blue than it should be. Look how bad that burn is. This is our view. We are right in front of the ship of, I think this is one of Royal's ship. Yeah, it is. It's Royal Caribbean ship. And you can kind of see people down there walking. We technically came out of the ship at 8, which is now, but I think we're gonna go eat breakfast and then head to where you start going down and getting out of the ship. It's very cloudy and gloomy today, so hopefully the sun will come up in a couple hours, but it doesn't feel cold. Like, I'm not cold. It's kind of crazy. It feels like a really perfect weather for, like, I want to say spring, because spring is cold. Like, when the wind comes, it's not cold. It feels nice, but I think the humidity is what's like helping it not to be cold, because I do feel the humidity from here. But it was raining. I don't know if it really is. From my hand out here, I can't really feel anything, but yeah. So yesterday, after we came back from our cabin, took a nap. We took a 3-hour nap, much needed. We tried to go to the Beatles show, but since I woke up 30 minutes before, my boyfriend ended up going, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna shower, get ready. And then when he came back, we were like, let's go to the comedy club. So the only bad thing about this is that the comedy clubs, and they're normally always small, and I never really see them put them in like auditoriums or their theaters or anything like that. So when we got there, the space was very limited and we just couldn't get in, which was fine because we went to the whiskey bar, drank, and then we went to casino. Then we went back to the local. You guys, thank God the local, it corrected itself today. And it could be the time. We went to the local like around 1 a.m. Last time it was like 10 and it was jam-packed. So maybe that's the secret. It's like you have to go and like do other things, the casino, do that for a bit, and then you can go to the local and get your wings, your pretzels, you can get a hamburger, fish and chips, all that good stuff. So I guess maybe the time of that maybe helped a little bit, but we were able to get our food and there was no issues with the local. So I love that because I love their wings, bro. Their wings are so good. All right, I'm gonna go get ready.
Gosh, this hurts. I'm gonna go get ready and let's just see how this day goes. I'm so excited to be here in Costa Maya. I'm bringing you guys along just to see what it's like. I know mostly what's crazy is that on this port, a lot of ships can't dock because of the weather. Now, I am in mid-March. Today is St. Patrick's Day, so I'm assuming it has to be something with the weather, depending on the time you go. But so far, this is mid-March, and we are here. Like I said, there's another ship there that is perfectly fine, and we're on a gloomy, rainy day. There you can see Mexico for Costa Maya Port right behind me, and what else? I'm blessed that we get to stay at this port because normally it would be another 2 days. So let's go get ready. Come on.
Up next on Sully's Destination.
Oh shit, the thing's huge as hell.